Ladies and gentlemen, friends, dreamers, believers, and even those who are still wondering why they came here today, welcome. Today I want to talk about something very simple, very powerful, and very funny. Remember your childhood dream. You see, when we were kids, life was very easy. Our biggest problems were, will my mom give me extra candy? Will my teacher catch me copying homework? Will my dog eat my sandwich again? We laughed easily, we cried loudly, and we dreamed without limits. We wanted to be astronauts, doctors, presidents, superheroes, singers, even football stars, sometimes all in 1 week. Childhood dreams were like Wi-Fi. They were everywhere, invisible, and you always believed the connection would be strong. But as we grew older, something happened. Society, teachers, parents, bosses, everybody started downloading updates into our brain. They told us, be realistic, stop dreaming. You need a job, you need money, you need to survive. Slowly, our dreams went into the recycle bin, and many people never pressed restore. That's why today I'm here to remind you, don't forget your childhood dream, because that dream is the purest version of you before the world told you what is possible and what is not. Imagine you are a farmer standing in a wide open field. In your hand, you hold tiny seeds. At first, they look small, ordinary, and almost useless. But you know very well if you take care of them, if you plant them, water them, and wait patiently, those small seeds have the power to become strong trees that can feed generations. Childhood dreams are exactly like those seeds. When you were a child, life gave you a handful of them for free. Some of you dreamed of flying through the clouds as pilots or astronauts. Some dreamed of healing the sick as doctors or nurses. Some dreamed of building big cities, bridges, and machines. And some, like me, just dreamed of speaking English with foreigners, even though people around thought it was a silly dream. A few even dreamed of being rich like Uncle Scrooge in the Disney cartoons, diving into a swimming pool full of gold coins. And you know what? That's not bad. Children dream without fear, without limits, and without the burden of other people's opinions. But here is the problem. Many people took those seeds, put them in a drawer, locked it, and then got busy with real life. They studied, got jobs, paid bills, and slowly forgot the drawer even existed. And my friends, if you keep seeds hidden in a drawer for 20 years, do you expect to see a forest outside your window? No, you will only have dry, useless seeds. But if you plant your childhood dream, water it every day, protect it from storms, and give it the sunlight of hope, it will grow. The most successful people are not those who followed only safe instructions, but those who remembered their childhood dream and never stopped watering it. When I was a child, my dream was to become a tour guide because I loved speaking English. Every morning I rode my bicycle to the hotel in Hangzhou waiting for foreign tourists. I offered them free tours, free stories, free jokes. My parents thought I was crazy. They said, "Jack, stop wasting your time. No foreigner will give you money." They were right. For 9 years, nobody gave me money, but they gave me something better. They gave me practice. I practiced my English, my confidence, my storytelling, and later that skill became one of the biggest reasons Alibaba was able to connect with the world. So life is funny. You dream to be something. People laugh at you, and when you succeed, they ask, "How did you do it?" The truth is simple. I just remembered my childhood dream. Let me explain why many people lose their childhood dream. 1, fear. Somebody told you, this is impossible. You believed them. 2, failure. You tried once, you failed, and you gave up. But let me ask you, when you were a baby and fell 100 times before walking, did you say, walking is not for me? No, you kept falling until you walked. Adults forget this. 3, money pressure. Society says, get a job, pay bills, don't take risks. So your dream goes on vacation and never comes back. 4, comparison. You see someone richer, smarter, taller, more handsome, you think, I can't be like them. But remember, even the tallest tree was once a tiny seed. Let me give you practical advice. Step 1, sit quietly. Take a notebook. Ask yourself, when I was 8 years old, what did I want to be? Write down everything. Don't edit. If you wanted to be Spider-Man, write it down. Maybe you can't climb walls today, but you can still protect people in your own way. Step 2, find the essence. Every childhood dream has a deeper meaning. Wanting to be a pilot means you wanted freedom. Wanting to be a doctor means you wanted to heal. Wanting to be rich means you wanted security. Don't chase the exact role, chase the essence. Step 3, start small. If your dream was to sing, don't wait for Grammy Awards. Start with karaoke. If your dream was to build, don't wait for $1 million company. Build a website, build a chair, build something. Small steps matter. Step 4, add humor. Life is too serious. If you chase your dream with fear, you'll quit. Chase it with fun, and you'll continue. When I failed university entrance exams twice, I laughed at myself. I said, Jack, you are not stupid. You are just practicing to be extraordinary. Dreamers are the ones who change the world. Let me give you examples. Wright brothers, 2 guys who looked at birds and said, why can't we fly? Everybody laughed. Today, because of them, I can fly from Hangzhou to New York, eat airplane food, and complain about the Wi-Fi. Thomas Edison. As a boy, he was curious, always breaking things. Teachers said he was dumb, but he remembered his dream to create light. Today we complain when the light bill is too high thanks to him. Steve Jobs. He dreamed of making computers friendly. People said, computers are for scientists. He said, no, computers are for dreamers. Look at your iPhone. Are you not a dreamer holding one right now? So my friends, don't think your dream is too small or too silly. The silly dream of today is the breakthrough of tomorrow. When I told my friends I wanted to build an internet company in China, they said, Jack, you don't even know how to code. I said, yes, but I know how to dream. They said, Jack, China doesn't even have enough internet connections. I said, perfect. That means opportunity. And when I failed to get a job at KFC, I thought maybe my destiny was not to sell chicken, but to sell dreams. And that's what I did. So please, when people laugh at you, take it as free marketing. They are helping you by making your story interesting. Imagine if nobody laughed at me. Alibaba's story would be boring because life is short. One day you will be old, sitting in a rocking chair, drinking tea, talking to your grandchildren. They will ask, Grandpa, Grandma, did you live your dream? If your answer is no, I was too busy paying bills, that will be very sad. But if you can say, yes, I tried, I failed, I tried again, I laughed, I cried, but I never forgot my dream. That will inspire generations. 1, your childhood dream is your compass. It shows where your heart wants to go. 2, don't bury it with excuses, money, fear, society. They are heavy stones. Remove them. 3, laugh at failures. If you can laugh, you can continue. 4, dreams attract people. Nobody follows a boring person who only talks about bills, but everyone follows a dreamer. My friends, I want to leave you with this thought before we say goodbye. The richest people in the world are not always those with the biggest houses, the fastest cars, or the fattest bank accounts. Money can buy you comfort, but it cannot buy you meaning. True wealth belongs to those who wake up every day and still carry the same joy, the same spark, the same crazy belief they had as children. The richest people are the ones who remember their childhood dreams and find a way to live them daily, even in small ways. So tonight, when you go home, don't just scroll endlessly on your phone until you fall asleep. Instead, sit quietly, close your eyes, and ask yourself a very powerful question. What was my childhood dream? For some of you, it may have been to create, to build, to teach, to sing, or simply to help people. That innocent answer from your younger self is more valuable than gold. And tomorrow morning, when you wake up, don't ignore it. Take just one small step toward it. Make a call, read a book, start a project, write one page, anything that waters the seed of that dream. Now, I will be honest with you. Maybe you will fail. Maybe people will laugh. Maybe you will look crazy. But who cares? Think about it. History is full of crazy people who refuse to let go of their childhood dream. They are the ones who changed the world while others were busy playing safe. Life, my friends, is not just about surviving, paying bills, and waiting for retirement. Life is about living your dream. And living your dream always begins with remembering your childhood dream. Thank you.